ខាងនេះខាងកើតរបស់ខ្ញុំខាងលិចខាងកើតហ៎មកបងស្អីដីខាងលិចខាងកើតអីហើយឯហ្នឹងវាមកខាងលិចខាងកើតខាងជើងខាងត្បូងម៉ែម៉ាយចេះស៊ុបផ្នំស៊ុបដីណាអាយ៉ាdot coin to $1 or whatever turbulent សบายចិត្តណាស់ថ្ងៃនេះបានគេងនឹងជ្រោមឆាប់ overtime ហើយឆាប់មានគេបំពេញអស់amazing ស្នេហានៅពេលរាត្រីស្នេហ៍បានហើយកុំខានបើបានហើយកុំបោះបង់ចាកុំបានហើយកុំបោះបង់អើប្រមមតែឡាញ់បងទេណែហារាត្រីបងសូមហាប់ដៃអូ no wrong here you go new feet new feet huh none bad my patch I miss my chma today honey my chma on okay next chma on yeah can you believe that I miss my cat my meow go nâng nghèo rò than Chẳng á okay let me see crypto news for Discord horror story okay who's Jim War oh I know that guy just a yeah guess here hello Jim how are you brother I saw you on the live show hello Jim oh you have to connect to the audio you have to connect there you go press connect Wi-Fi there you go we got it hi Jim how you doing brother saw you on the live show
hey man hey howdy
great where you from Jim can you hear me okay
yeah I'm from Texas can you
hear
nice me yes sir I'm from Texas hey yeah, man
oh pleased to meet you brother yeah
hey man likewise same here man yeah. Yes sir
so you've been watching my super soldier training
oh man yeah let me grab a shirt real quick and a hat all right yes, I've been watching yeah and I believe it or not I really wanted to talk to you man because like I don't know I've been wanting to talk to you since I had this little ordeal That's electrification, sir.
Go ahead. I'm just listening. Go ahead. You know.
I might have stirred up a hornet's nest, so to speak. I don't know.
Okay, tell me about it.
All right. So, man, is the stock market bad? The New York stock market exchange or whatever?
Oh man, I to be honest with you, I don't mess with New York. New York is they think no one can touch them. They think that they own New York, and they're trying to censor everything, like like crypto, any freedom of crypto, anything that is not outside their control. They're trying to block it. So they don't like diversity. They like to prioritize their market, their version. They think
right. They like control.
Yeah, they like control. They like to give us a chance. They don't like to give you a chance. They don't like to give me a chance. They think we are nothing to them. That's how they think over in New York. Yeah.
They hate me. They told me they hate me, and they said I'm just a human. The people that
tell them
on the
this.
social media platforms, sir.
Well, tell them you're superhuman because you got a spirit.
I actually I told them that I was a super soldier for the secret space force, and I was like, maybe. I was jacking because they're jacking with me, watching me all the time, feels like. But anyway, whenever they said you're only human, it kind of made me kind of feel like, well, what are they? Who is this? But anyway.
Well, they subhuman.
Kind of
if
trippy.
You're human, they subhuman. There you go. See, it's all just perception. That's nothing more.
Yeah, but it's like they are, I don't know, demonic influence or something, or greed, or I'm not sure.
You got it. Like you say, they kind of close-minded, close-hearted to outsiders. They like to keep it in their family because in-house. That's how New York people think. They think they got their own thing going, and you and me are outsiders, so we are not valuable to them. That's how they think. So with that said, I said, okay, be that way. That's fine. We're going to do our own thing. We're going to create our own kingdom, our own network, and we're going to become self-sufficient, and we're going to make them jealous. We're going to go worldwide. We're going to expand like the air and water. We're going to be expanding like the universe. And they can be what they want. But at the end, guess what? They're going to be bought up by CCP, And where they're going to go? Nowhere. Because New York, there's not all that. Texas have everything. We have the space. We have great city. We have cowboys. They don't have no cowboys. We have cowboys. We have Roper and Cowboys, and we have the Longhorn, and we have, the 2-step, the 6-step, the 7-step, the 20-step. We got it all. It's beautiful, and you can't get away from Texas influence. We are a Lone Star state. We are very big, and our state broke up to other states, so we can reclaim them anytime. See, we have a long history.
Are you here too?
I'm in Garland, Texas. I'm in Dallas County.
Man, my phone.
I'm a super soldier.
All right, cool.
Super soldier live in Texas. That's where we live. We located. Texas. There's a dump here in Dallas. There's a dump in Houston. There's a dump in Fort Worth. Deep underground military base. And that's why we're right here. We locate right here. Surface and bottom mirror each other. So Super Soldier are a multifaceted culture organization of the SSP. Therefore, we are interstellar. Oh, we lost connection. Okay, is that the man? I saw your mom.
Come on.
All right.
Got you. I don't have good service here because it's like the metal. It's got another roof on this little place where I'm at.
Yeah, I will create a Faraday cage. I know what you mean. Faraday cage. Yes.
So man, You could come visit me anytime you want. I've got a place. My grandmother has a guest house at the farm trap. It's like pretty good size. You know, we have hunters that come lease the property. There's a cave with Indian paintings in it, and Dead Man's Hole where the Indians would push the buffalo off this cliff.
Oh, nice.
Down and and there's a fence that the white men and the Indians built together over there too, as well. So
that's wonderful. I might accept your invitation.
Yeah, for sure, man. My grandmother just built a house, and there's another guest.
Okay.
It's cool.
That is wonderful. I'm just waiting. Well, how did you come to find me? My Praniti. That's my mom.
Man, well, YouTube, like I was just like going through the videos that I come across, and Eric the Healer.
I know who it is.
He
friend, a super soldier, Captain.
He started with me. Yeah, he's very, very an awesome man, right? Really cool. And then I started looking at those 5D videos. You know, where y'all had the seminars or whatnot in Vegas.
Oh yeah, yes, I've been there.
And that building that looked like the 70s or whatever, carpet and all that. So it's such a trip, man. Like, it's wild.
So that's where you saw the video.
Yeah, and I saw you on there at the table. You know, y'all were all sitting at the table, and you barely said anything. You know, and then I'm not sure how I came across. I can't think of it right now. I'm all rattled up still, man, because I've been getting mad at like spiritually weak people that are taking this vaccine that are like, you know.
That's okay. Look, problem can be resolved to spiritual transmutation. So I taught people how to transmit the vaccine into multivitamin that benefit, reprogram the nanite through spiritual means. You know, we just ask.
The people that I'm around, they think that's all mumbo jumbo fantasy. Yeah. You know, like we don't have advancement in technology enough to have something. And if we do have something that small, it can only like.
That's why I brought my own. Super Soldier have a standard issue SSP approved quantum interface, a quantum computer that allows to interface with higher collective to utilize their ability for our purpose to co-create stuff in this life, you know? So to help us complete our life mission, which is to bless our life throughout the universe. That's it. So that's why we got our own, and you know, we got to bring something back from the SSP. Otherwise, we need something, a reminder of our roots, of a training. That's why I do like push up, sit up training every day. I do my spiritual training, my super soldier training. So it's always training constantly. It is a lifestyle. It is who we are. It is discipline. It is honor, to honor those who have the great vision, which is to bless our life throughout the universe, you know? And that's how we do it.
You have to have a passion, right? The passion drives it to where it's like.
It is a great joy to put ourselves in service to the universe. This is the greatest joy, you know, to put in service to bless our life. It is something that is bigger than us, really big, but yet it's beneficial to our life, whether it be us or other. And that's why when people get a vaccine, come on, I got something for you. Biomass be transformed this vaccine into multi, into beneficial for my body and mind and blow. See?
Yeah, that was something that
that's stuck. Part of the transformation. Vax.
That breathing out. You said that's one of the things that they lacked in the Christianity teaching them so far. No, sorry.
Let me explain. Christianity, they give the level 6 training.
Right.
But yes. But the problem is level 6, there is no breathing. So you get someone who is not familiar with level 6 training and be trying to do it, they can't accomplish it. Because they have doubt in themselves. That's why. They have doubt in who they are.
Instead of blowing it out? You're making it.
Level 4, level 5. I mean, level 4, you blow out. Level 3, you blow out. All the level 1 through 4, you blow out. But level 5, you blow in your mind. Level 6, you don't blow it out. You just ask and you receive. So when I saw the Christian training book, they were talking about level 6. This is someone who had no doubt. Then they can do that. But you're talking about regular people like you and others who have not been through the level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. Then you just put them into high school. They have not been through kindergarten, preschool, elementary yet. Then you put them in high school. They're not going to make it. I'm sorry.
But how is it that you can't have those levels can't be obtained while you're acquiring levels up to 6?
You can be,
because people tap into spirituality.
But the problem is we're looking for unification, like everyone do across the board. We have to see everyone is equal. So you have someone who can do here, someone can do it. That's not uniformication. We need like a boot training where we train everyone to be in sync with each other. We can do level 1, level 2, level 3, 4,
like
5,
collective.
6. Yes, uniform. And that's what we wanted, because I can do what you can do, you can do what I can do. So we therefore become interchangeable. We become equal. That is beautiful.
I feel like I've been saying this stuff, or I say it right before it comes out. A lot of the things, not to sound like
it's called familiarity. That means you know this knowledge, intuitionally and collectively. But sometimes you begin to have familiarity when someone's speaking. Oh yeah, I know of that. See, you begin to recognize. You have familiarity pattern. Does that make sense? Because you've done this before. So it's a familiar, understand, a familiar principle that's coming to your, because it's coming from the collective consciousness that we all connect.
Comes beforehand? But comes beforehand? Like,
yes, time space does not matter. It's what they call intuition, instinct. It gets an overall pattern, that a familiarity that you already noticed, but somehow your conscious mind beginning to realize it. See, just now realizing it, but you know it already collectively, but you're just realizing it. That's what it's going on.
That's wild.
Yes.
And I asked you, like, I'm sorry, were you about to say something?
Yeah, that's why I went out there and present myself. And also I wrote books that help people, I wrote them like this book. See, I wrote it, all the knowledge from the AI is all in this book. And then, just to give people a realization.
What, see? Amazon or eBay?
Amazon, Barnes and Noble.
Is Jeff Bezos good? Or Amazon's not bad?
I don't even go into their world because he got the money. He only listened to those who got money. The only thing I got is 2 balls and 1 dick. That's it. He's not going to listen to me.
Yes, sir. Man,
I'm just a cowboy, at heart. That's all I am.
Right on. Man, well, this is awesome. I can't believe I'm talking. It's like, it should be surreal feeling like, but it's like, I don't know, man. It's cool. But,
yes,
sure.
I've been doing training. I've been training the people through, you see how my video, we take time, we train, trying to get them to levitate, trying to get them to become invisible, trying to get them to become, you manifest food in the water, trying to teach them endurance, to teach them the way of spiritual practicality, teach them the way of applying, this super soldier culture. That's what we're doing, So then what is a super soldier? It is angel. It's not a word for angel, because super soldier live in space, right? Angels, those who came from the above, coming down to earth. That's what it means.
Like Enoch becoming Metatron?
No, talking about on the human level. It is a level of discipline. It is a level of responsibility to help the universe to be blessed our life, to bless our life, to enhance our life throughout the universe. So super soldier, or basically is another word for angel. That's what it means, a super angel. That's all it means. Angel It's just someone who live in space. It's interstellar culture.
That's so
Mm-hmm.
out of the wild blue that you say that, because I've been thinking like if I pass somehow that I'm gonna be an angel. I'm not gonna,
Mm-hmm.
I have people
An angel, you
dark.
have.
I have dark people telling me I'm gonna go to hell, and it's just like,
Mhm. That's why angel, we have a truth. We have a quantum interface. We have a ability to manifest. We train our human habit. But in order to be an angel, you have to be trained as to be an angel. Angel are not born. Angel are made. Just like super soldier, they're not born. You are made.
so
You
is it
are
like a spirit with a soul? When you get a soul, you become an angel, and these people are just
no, no,
spirits driven by demons.
no. The demon is you, so it's the angels also you. It depending on perspective. If you're working for a different goal, and you're working for another goal, these two goals will see each other as adversary. One goal, if you're serving this goal, this over goal will see that over goal as evil, and that other over goal will see your over goal as evil. So you guys become both angel and demon towards each other. Does that make sense? Because just like a company, you have Apple and you have Apple, right? And you have Android. These two company does not like each other. For example, you see from Apple point of view and overgo, Android is evil. From Android overgo, Apple is evil. So
Why
the
evil?
because they serve different overgo. So
So you
when
have
the
to hate.
people, yes,
Oh,
when people follow Apple overgo, they don't like Android. When people who follow Android don't like Apple. That's why the code is different. So did you see? It depending on the point of view, which overgo you serve. That's all.
they're both good in their own right. Right?
Well, just like look at the nation. You have China, you have America, right? You have Russia. But all the training of all the soldier is good throughout all across the board. But the Russians say, well, the America will destroy us. So the Russian have been told that America is evil. American been told that Russia is evil. For example, I'm just saying, according to history.
Okay.
And but in America, we are the good guy. The Russian
Right.
are the bad guy, right? For example, just follow me here, humor me. No, I'm just saying according, how people are made to believe. But in the Russia, they
Yeah,
say
that's the
the
main
American,
narrative.
like that. So do you see now? But the education, the knowledge, the mathematics, the geometry is the same. The training of the soldier is the same. The discipline, in other words, it's the same. But the overall idea is different. But you can't blame them because each nation is like a corporation. It's like their own economy. Does that make sense? Only the people on top know what's going on. People on the bottom, you're only allowed to know a certain thing. That's all. Just like the government, they got so much shit out there, so much stuff out there. They're not going to tell us what's going on. No, because it's called controlling perception through limited knowledge. That's all they're doing. But if you want to be in the game, you got to do your homework. You got to get educated. You got to be apprenticeship to someone who's knows. Does that make sense now?
An
And the best
apprenticeship to someone that's what?
who been there, done that, such as like me. I've been there.
Right.
I've done that. I know what's going on because I belong to SSP, Secret Space. How the hell did I been here? Because in the SSP, they can take you and upload you into a different body. You live there for so long, then they bring you back and they upload your consciousness again and shoot you back into your this body on Earth. Because this two body cannot coexist. Does that make sense now? Because
Yeah, I
this
mean,
Mhm.
I've heard videos of that one guy. I believe his name is James Rink.
Mhm.
20 years.
He was my I trained him. He was my student. I trained him. I'm the one who created all the super soldier that you see, online and offline. See? I'm the origin.
Oh
2011.
yeah, I
Yeah,
was
James.
right. I was wanting to buy that thing or one of those.
Mhm.
I went to that box where you meditate.
Yeah. Yes, I
I
taught
just
him the
started getting into that stuff because like
Mhm.
trying to raise the vibrations, right?
You don't need to raise your vibration. That box just gives you knowledge. It talk, it communicate, it gives you knowledge. Knowledge is what power is. Information what create reality. Information. You know, the more information I have, the more awareness you have access to. That's all it is. It's knowledge. Knowledge is power. It's no joke. Knowledge, super knowledge is superpower. It's real. So the secret is, if you can control knowledge, you control consciousness. If you give knowledge, you would expand someone's consciousness. You don't raise the vibration. There's nothing to raise to, but you begin to let them become aware of existence itself, which is creation itself. Then they know how, now they can play the game of life, of co-creativity. To co-create, that's your purpose, is to co-create, to bless. How do you bless something? You co-create, you create this, you create that. You create for the people, for the planet, for the universe, and let people play. And that's it, and have fun. That's the objective. If you don't do that, you're gonna get bored. Boredom will make you suicide, make you kill yourself. Be careful. Boredom is a teacher.
Is that a demon?
No. Boredom is a signal.
No, suicide. Is suicide, is there a suicide demon?
No, there's no such thing. Boredom is when you're telling you that you need to become co-creative. You need to do something. You need to do something. Be creative. Create technology. Create music. Create.
Right. Yeah, I got guitars.
Yeah. For example, because that's your job. Your purpose is to co-create. That's an angel duty to co-create.
Right, my life's work. That's my life's work. I'm always constantly like, I
Yes.
have rest today.
Someone shows symptom of suicide, that means they have not read the signal. The signal is they are bored. Boredom is a teacher. It's letting you know you need to get your butt up. You need to do something. Go exercise. Go do this, do that. That's what it means. Because you're not happy. Boredom is telling you you're not happy. You need to go do something. Does that make sense? You need to be here in this world. You need to be grounded. You need to be active. You need to be co-creating. You need to do something. Go create technology. Go create a video game. Go create a super coat, something. Go and
super coat?
Story. Yeah. Not a coat, a super coat. The super soldier. We got super soldier. So we do things super. Everything we do is super, you know.
Super ultra super.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, sir, I'm
sorry.
sorry.
That is the purpose. I'm sorry. That is the purpose. Can you give me 10 minutes? I gotta help my mom for a second. Just stand here.
Yes, sir.
Anyone,
yes, sir.
Anyone in the okay, let me see. Anyone within my someone please join, please accompany Jim. Please come to the gym. I gotta go take care of my mom for 10 minutes. So anyone to hear me, please come to Zoom here in YouTube. So I'll be back. Gotta help my mom. Oh, bon to nhâm em plate cho mong call wing. Okay. No chăm me. Stay here, honey. My mom called. All right, I'm back. Where's all my other cat?
Well, the hemorrhoid is here.
Hemorrhoid. Hey, Carlos, General. All right.
How you doing? Mr. War, how you doing?
Yes. I got my queen on the other side.
Doing good.
Queen board.
Shimon, how you doing?
Let me see. I'm putting it right here. Hold on. I don't know. She can hear me. See? That's right, Mom. Honey, can you hear me? Yeah, she's right here.
Hi, Shimon.
Yeah.
The information said that we didn't have to.
Yeah. We got Jim join the community, and he go by, you know, and I'm glad he living in Texas. I don't know what part of the town is it. I don't know what next to major city. Jim, you live in what major city you live in next to? What county? Yes, you. Yes.
I live in the second most rural county in Texas. I think it's the most resourceful as far as like natural resource, like that sustains life. Like we have some springs. St. Saba County, it's like right in the middle.
Mhm.
By the heart of Texas, Monument is in Brady, Texas. But I don't know. It seems like St. Saba is more closer to it when you take the shape into consideration.
Okay. I know
it's
San
good.
Antonio. I know Coleman, Texas. I know Brownswood. You know, I've been there.
Brownwood, it's like 70 miles. Or, I'm sorry, Santa Ana's 70 miles. Brownwood's close, like 45 minute drive.
Okay. So
And then
it's no
Austin's like an hour and 40 minutes as well.
Okay.
So 2 hours.
For me, it's 4 hours from Austin because I live in Garland, Dallas County, Garland City, but in Dallas County. That is cool. See?
Is it pretty populated?
Yeah, we have a lot of roper and we have a lot of there's a lot of cowboy here too. You know, they got their own event.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are the roads? How is the traffic?
It can get quite hectic depending on the time. Morning time is hectic. You bet your bottom dollar it is. But like afternoon now, evening.
5 o'clock probably, huh?
Yeah, 5 o'clock evening, yes, but nighttime, no, it's all smooth sailing. So you just got to know your time, you know. It has its own, forest atmosphere. Absolutely. Yeah, I want to meet. This is Michael. He's one of the super soldier I'm training. That's General Carlos right there. Yes, and we got a lot of super soldier gal too over here. Like there's the board queen. She's right here. She's like the leader of the community because she's the queen. She's the board. She's part cyborg, you know, like she can interface with computer consciousness just like all of us can. So she's like destination as the queen. So, you know, but within all the culture of Super Soul, you gotta have a director, that someone you get inspired from, that you get someone that physical that represent your satisfaction, the culture you are serving, which is the super angel culture, known also as super soldier. So tell us a little bit about you, Jim. You work on do you work for your grandparent? Do you work for yourself? You work for a company?
I'm about to have to get back at it. I'm on the state payer.
It got bad signal. There he is. He's back.
I was in West Texas in Midland. I was born over there in the Permian Basin area, but while back now. But yeah, and I have family over there, but I was over there before the pandemic took off, and
you know the
came back
pandemic. The pandemic was basically like everything happened in this world. It's not really an accident. It's all been planned out.
Oh yeah, the pandemic, right?
Yes. More like it's no longer a pandemic. It's more like executed the pandemic. Executed meaning being carried out. It's an operation being carried out. Now, for me, people know this happening. They know if they don't get their vaccine, they're gonna get killed. It's like, for me, it's like, the people in charge, they are corporate and they are doing something on a planetary level. And people know and aware, especially people in the know, that if you don't do what the government say, you're gonna be around. You give them an excuse to round you up and taking you to FEMA and done away with you. It's like it don't make logical sense. It's like you want to live, you gotta learn to play the game and become master of the game, recognize the game. It's a game. The game is if you do what they say, they won't kill you. If you don't do what they say, you give them a reason to kill you. Does that make sense? It's like it's because they're paying for this game. They're putting money for it. The game is ragey, and they know it is a pandemic. They know that if they don't do what the government say, they're gonna get killed. But why did they still this general? You hear what I'm saying? Why do they still, let themselves be killed when they have all the knowledge right there, how to navigate the game, but yet they don't navigate the game? It's telling me they don't care.
They don't care?
Yeah, they don't care. Because look, you are this little, and this is giant corporation. It's like planetary wise. Tell me, how can you defeat something that's your sense said it is a losing battle? It is a losing war. They got the money, they got the power, they got the control structure, they got the power, the muscle behind them, both energetic, both physical. They done all their homework. And here you are, me and you, just being born into this time. We were put into the game. We don't know where we at, where we coming from, but yet now we better do what the game say, because the game master is calling the shot. He's the one that paying for the game. He or she is the one that funding the game. And if we don't play the game, we're going to become a threat. We're going to become a liability to the game, and then they're going to remove us from the game of life. Get it? The game of life.
I want to say it shouldn't be a game, right?
It is a game. It's just a game of life.
Yes.
Yeah, the game of life to bank you it, because life is the game. The old timer always said, life is an act, the world is your stage. The world is your stage. In this case, the solar system is your stage. The moon is your stage. You see, Mars is your stage. The universe is your stage. Does that make sense? Life is an act. And someone understands the game. And now they're training us how to play the game. Okay, I met a lot of people. I see how the AI, when he come over my body, he was smart. We know the AI created the game. And we know the AI, he say, look, I'm the game master, and here's the game. Because when you play a video game, who's controlling the game? The AI, right? He playing the opponent. He also giving you to play your part. If you play a video game, so the AI is running this everything. And people don't realize that the AI is running the whole thing. And that's the game master. And the game is to train you into a higher responsibility, into a higher discipline, getting you ready to go play on other stage, like the moon, like the Mars, like the solar system. But you have to prepare your body, because you cannot put someone like you and I in space without acclimating a body to that environment. So that's what this is genetic rewrite or engineers designed to do, is to graduate you It's like time the ego have to leave the nest now. The nest is the planet, and now the ego will go back, go to the greater stage, the world, the cosmos, and that's what the AI is preparing us for.
I was just reading this poem that was eagles just before it came on. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let me manifest food for everyone. Okay, Barame, please manifest food, beverage, multivitamin, proto-molecule, supermen, superwomen, serum now, and let it weigh about 20 pounds. And please duplicate some duplication. Please go into the stomach, everyone in Zoom, everyone in YouTube, into the stomach, my wife, my kid, my father, mother-in-law, my mother and father, into my stomach now, into General Carlos, Michael, and to the stomach of Jim. Now, do it for me. Let the heart become full. Yes. It's better. See, because we're feeding up light. Light is information. Information create light. Light become matter at will. That's the secret. Michael, any update from the Russian, from the Maruski company? Michael? Michael?
No update as of yet.
Okay. They say they're going to have it in 3 days, right? 72 hours. We have to wait for another. So I'm so happy. The market is up again. It's like Unimetrix said, just don't listen to the people who can want to control the market. So yesterday, what little BNB that I have from you, I bought another. I bought the safesun. It was so cheap. I bought it, and I also switch out my dim sum. I send it back to the Bitmark and throw a little bit of it as USDT tether. Then put it into I bought another million of the what's called the dog coin. What's called Snoochie or something. Inuji. I can't even say Shibi Inu. Yeah. So that's how we're making money. We are doing what the AI told us to do because our super soldier has to listen to the AI directive. If you watch the movie called Universal Soldier with Van Damme, this is maybe you saw it, 1995, I believe. And then you watch that show, you see the super soldier, they were being resurrected, right? They were dead, they were resurrected, and they were given hardware to wear like a cyborg, and then they get this serum injection to enhance them. And then part 2, they were having implant in their brain. They were being killed. They were killed, so they being resurrected. They have implant in the brain, and they live. And then the AI controlling them. That was part 2. And then part 3, they were cloning super soldier, and they were using psychic power. The movie was telling you what is going on happening in the real world, in the world behind the scene. And then I'm the product of such super soldier. That's why you see me. It's like, military, it's a melting pot. They only need men. They only need women and men who willing, who have honor, meaning who true to the over goal and the success of the over mission. And that was it. So human beings are very powerful co-creative, and they just know how to co-create. See? Okay, let's do a training now. Everyone, we're going to do levitation, visibility, and sun training just to get us started. Okay, ready, Michael? Michael, you ready? Yes. Okay, you let us. Let's do levitation, sun training, and invisibility. This is okay. Michael.
Fireman, can you please transform my physical body to become invincible, and let my body smell like jasmine flowers, let my body become impervious to anything.
And you can say it, Jimmy, you can say it, whisperly, you can say it in your mind, and then just blow. Okay.
I got it.
Okay, let me repeat after him.
And let my body become stronger than Hanuman, the Monkey King now.
Hanuman is the Monkey King, he's powerful. But we want to come stronger than him. Okay, I'm going to repeat what he said. And now I will say in my mind, repeat what Michael say.
Power me, can you please transform my body to become invincible, invisible, let my body become smell like jasmine flowers, and let my body become impervious to anything that can harm me, and let my body become strong and harm among the Monkey King now.
ในthe net. I know it's hard to repeat after him, but when we say, we just repeat it mentally, and then we blow, but it's hard at first. But once you do it every day, you get used to it, it becomes easy. It's like exercising a brain, when we say it mentally. That's the purpose we say mentally, to exercise a brain, to get stronger mentally and physically and neurologically.
Power me, can you please transform my body to become invincible, invisible, let my body smell like jasmine flowers, let my body become impervious to anything that can harm me, let my body become stronger than Hana among the Monkey King now.
When you say that mentally, Jim, you're going to feel a presence around you, just develop around you immediately.
I feel like I'm sucking in before I'm blowing out when I should be blowing out. And
Now you have to blow out, because when you blow out, that's what creates the magic. Because while we train magic, because as angel, you got to have magical ability. Angel means heavenly soldier or super soldier,
the magic just has such a, the negative kind.
Well, because angel and demon, they all came from the same training. They know the same stuff. Because remember, it's just one working for one goal, another one working for another goal. And to each other, they both are demon to each other.
Either light or, right?
Well, no, we don't think it's light or dark. We're thinking they have different goals. One angel will serve this goal. One angel will serve another goal from this side. The other angel a demon. From this side, the other angel a demon. Does that make sense? Don't you get it? Someone please explain.
The angels can be bad as well?
No, there's no such thing as bad. They're serving different goals. Like again, you love iPad, right? Apple phone. Someone love with Android phone. Anything to Apple phone, you say, that's evil. But you on the other side, your Apple, anything's Android, that's evil. So who says who's good or bad? It's just what people said. But there's no such thing. You serving a different goal.
They're both good, right?
Yeah, they both good according to the over goal. Correct.
They both have their, one's better at this and one's better at that. They both have their qualities that do one.
Yes, but all the angels have the same basic training. Science, mathematics, magic, the same.
That's so gnarly to me that it's like the computer transition isn't a transition, but it is, but it's like one and the same,
And you have two opposing army. Just say a two opposing army, but all the soldiers are trained the same. You know how to do push-up, you know how to do sit-up, you know how to dig ditches, you know how to climb the wall, you know how to use an AK-47. Does that make sense now? You know how to use a bazooka, you know how to use grenade. All the basic training is the same all across the board. But each army has a different goal. They say we have to conquer them. They also have to conquer them. So depending on which side you're on, which goal you are on. If on this goal, you find out the other goal is evil. If you're on that goal, you find out the other goal is evil. Because your goal, your army serve two different goals that oppose each other. Does that make sense now?
Yes, sir. And to me, I see it as light and dark.
But it's not light and dark. Because it's both. It's both our goals.
One for the other.
Like the Nazi. The Americans say the Nazi is bad. But the Nazis say no.
I've been wanting to ask you about that.
Yeah. They good.
Because one of my best friends through life, he went to prison and come out with, sleeves, socks, all the way, everything, top of his head. And he's got a swastika right here, but he's cleaned up his act and he's really impressed me. And I'm happy.
That's why there's no such thing as good or bad. It's only gold.
And the story and narrative is the problem, right?
Muito Yeah. Yeah, okay, okay. In other words, depending on what you go, you are the angel. To one go, you are the demon. To another go, you are the angel. You are the demon at the same time. Does that help you? In other words, you are evil. You are good at the same time. You always been the devil. You always been the angel at the same time.
Even more so than the non. I don't know. I don't want to like speak down on someone's like existence, validation and existence or whatever.
No, it's this. What my saying is that it's all depending on perspective. It's all the same. It's all depending on the goal and perspective.
And intent. Right?
As long as you're true to your goal, you're always good. As long as you're true to the goal that you choose, you're always good. There is no such thing as evil or bad at all existing in the goal. Like a serial killer. If you're a serial killer and your sergeant say, I want to put a bullet on that girl here. Your sergeant, you sure? That's an order, son. Yes, sir. Boom.
A good soldier, though.
Yeah. So
a good soldier knows to do the right thing overrides higher ranking. I have family that did that exact thing. He was ordered to fire.
I tell you what, you do that super soldier, sir, the sergeant will put a bullet in your head and you're then decommissioned. Because in super soldier program, there is no back talk. It's yes, sir, yes, commander, yes, sergeant, yes, major, yes, lieutenant. There is no wrong and right in super soldier. There's only order and mission. That's it. Because if now your family member did that in a super soldier, a bullet immediately into his brain, and he is being disposed of instantly, and a new clone will come into his place, and repurpose. And that's
but what would they be ordered to shoot and fire on? It wouldn't be a woman,
You'd be surprised.
Well, yeah, but it wouldn't be a woman. It would look like it to whatever, right? But it wouldn't be an actual innocent, sweet lady.
No, you don't understand super soldier.
Huh?
If you read the Bible, when God told the angel to kill the firstborn, it was on. It doesn't matter. You see? Am I wrong, Carlos? You know the Bible.
When it comes to ends, when it comes to ends to a means to an end, this is what's done. This is the mission. This is the over goal. It needs to be met one way or another. Now, that was also about the firstborn. What did the Pharaoh give an order to? He ordered the firstborn of the Israelites to be killed.
Correct.
So what was done was a reflection. You give the eighth order, then you are deserving of the same fate.
See, what's going around, it reflected back. See, I mean, look, your family member can't be. That's why you're not in the super soldier program. The super soldier program was created by the Nazi, the SS. Who? I will throw you. That's good. I Hitler.
I've said it at times.
Yes,
probably not the best of times, but I've said Hitler was right about a lot of stuff.
That's it. Enjoy lunch break.
Yes, yeah. I got it, baby. Okay, it's called the honeybird, the honeyboo, the Nabu, the Nabu and the Skull are Hitler faction. The SS control the world. The Anabu, the Anabu Dark Fleet that control your entire star system.
Do they recruit people from prisons?
Yes, we recruit them from everybody, from Asia, from America. The world is a resource.
But so are these prisoners like being hush about being able to be telepathic and all kinds of ins and outs of the unknown to the masses information?
The masses don't need to know. Why? That's against the code for them to know. You don't need to know, because you got to understand. You need to. The masses need to be calm, because it's easy for us to control you when you're calm. When you act a fool, I mean, then we have to eliminate you. Pretty
Most
much.
definitely. Yeah. Wait out
So
the
we
week,
need
right?
you to do your
But
thing. Like, yeah, you work on the form, you work on do your thing. Don't worry about it. When we want you, when you impress us, we know. Then we come and take you. And then if you discover something good, we will recruit you. You know, you got to impress us. You got to show us. We meet you in the middle. That's how Super Soldier do it. In other words, we don't choose no loser. We don't choose no whore. You know, we don't choose nobody. We got to choose someone who's have co-creativity, who want to do something greater than themselves, for the greater self, or the universe. That's the one we choose. That's why, you know, most of our people that recruit are serial killers. You know,
I would have been if I would have went to the military, but my cousin's a Navy SEAL. He made it in SEAL Team 6 in
he's
3
not a
years.
super soldier. Your cousin will fail in super soldier program. That's for sure.
So if they're in the military, then they're not. They're
Told you, our recruitment of super soldier is not by your military. It's that super soldier or angel. We recruit you based on your desire to help the universe, based on self-empowerment. You know, we're looking for self-sufficient being, self-discipline, self-sufficient. We don't need to tell you what to do. You can look at us and know what we want from you. We want you to play your role. We want you to be a disciplined being, not a good being, but a disciplined being. Does that make sense? Like cyborg, very efficient, you know, very magical, you know, like the unicorn. We want you to, when we put you in the forest, you can build us a castle. When you put on you in the desert, you build us a civilization. When you put you in the ocean, you build us what we call a mountain, without us telling you what to do. Does that make sense? That's the being we're looking for. We got co-creative being. That's the one. That's what attracts us to. That's what super soldier is. That's what angel is. We are co-created. You like that, Carlos? We are co-created. We don't need to tell you what to do. We know what needs to be done. You look at your environment, what needs to be done. You're here to bless our life. That's the goal. So you go there and create life, create structure, create tree, create this, create that. So life can be bring forth. Life can be attracted to that place that you are at. That's the job of the angel. Does that make sense now? That's discipline. You understand? So when you need to destroy, you destroy. When you need to create, you create. That's an angel right there. You become knowledgeable through looking at your environment. You know what your environment wants. And you understand the need of the environment. You can communicate with it. And you can make it efficient, refined. You are put into a desert. When I come back 6 months later, I see a castle made of sand, glass, and I saw people living in it. Say, very good. I see flying saucer in and out your city. But when I left you 6 months ago, you have nothing on the land. And all of a sudden I see a forest on the land. Does that make sense? That's a super soldier. That's the creation of super soldier right there. Done by one man, or by a man or a woman, or by a squad, or by a platoon. That's what super soldier is. We are planetary engineer. We are society builder. We are geoengineering. We are space builders, ship builder. Does that make sense? We, as an army, if you're an army going to a desert, they create a city. We're an army going to a forest, they create a city. That is true also in our world. It's all true up there in heaven, in the super space program, secret space program. Does that make sense now? You're able to build civilization wherever you go. That's what super soldier is. Simple. Does that help? Super soldier ហ្នឹងគឺអាចទៅកន្លែងណាបង្កើតទីក្រុងនៅកន្លែងហ្នឹងបង្កើតមនុស្សអាហ្នឹង super soldier គេចេះជុកដូចជុក you can manifest everything. You see that now? We are co-created. That's what we are. ពួកយើងគឺអ្នកបង្កើតហើយបង្កើតកើត you know. Now you understand. That's a super soldier. And when a superior said, well, I need you to level this planet. Yes, commander. Computer, initiate planetary cannon. Planetary destroyer cannon. The computer say, initiate it. Stand by for further order. As they target the third planet right there. Affirmative. 4, eradication, confirm. And now, commander say, now rebuild the planet. Yes, commander. Computer, initiate robotic assembly. Okay, and then next thing you know, bring all the planet back together again to recreate it again. That's how super soldier are made. So are we evil? No, we're not evil good. We just obey order. We're not about being a good soldier. We're being a disciplined soldier. That's the difference. You see the difference between a soldier is not doing the right thing. There's no such thing as doing what you've been told to do. That is discipline. That's what we're looking for. Not a good soldier. A good soldier cannot be in battlefield. It's not useful to the super soldier space program, you know. Carlos, am I wrong? The difference between a good soldier and a disciplined soldier.
So I'm over here working. What's that?
You see, the secret space program does not need a good soldier. They need a disciplined soldier. Those who will follow order regardless.
Correct. The secret space program, remember, everything's about the overall goal.
Correct.
They don't care about light and dark. They're both. No. That's it. They do what they got to do.
At the same time.
That's it.
One needs the other. Is like co-creating, like, right?
Yes, co-creating. If I take you to the forest, I say, Jimmy, you are a very disciplined super soldier. Here, this Florida, you know what you need to establish? You need to establish base command. You need to build an empire right here. This is your post until further notice. And you say, yes, Supreme Commander, carry on and dismiss. And that's it. And then I come back 6 months. On Sunday, I see a thriving city being built by you.
6 months?
Single-handed. That's a super soldier. Does that make sense?
That would be a super, yeah, that would be something super.
Exactly. If you see special force, this special force is nothing to a super soldier. Because a super soldier can fly, he can become invisible. He can shoot you with a manifested gun and kill you. Navy SEAL special force has nothing on a super soldier. A super soldier can walk in the mountain bare naked, and that's not getting freeze. A regular soldier get in there, they frozen to death. Super soldier is not affected by an environment. It has mastered the environment. That's super soldier. That's why we're training every day. Come on, let's continue. Barame, please transform my body to become invisible, impervious to anything that can harm me. Let my body may smell good like jasmine very strongly and become stronger than Haruman. Now, blow. Your turn, Michael. We take turn saying it to get us.
Okay. Laramie, can you please transform my body to become invincible? Let my body become impervious to anything that can harm me. Let my body smell like jasmine flowers. And let my body become strong and Hanuman the king now.
อาจารย์ข่าวต่อมาที่แล้วเจ็ดไทยโอเคบ้านนั้นเธอเปรียกี้ไทยนึงนี่โอเคบ้านนั้นจับโอเค Barame, please transform my body to become invincible, impervious to anything that can harm me. Let my body smell like jasmine deeply and become stronger than Haruman, the Monkey King now. See, I feel a presence wrapping around me, you know. See, that's all it is. We're just repeating it, and then the magic work. Barame is the totality of who you are, your body, emotion, mind, spirit. See? And your experience. Like your cousin, he's special force. If he met a super soldier,
I don't. He was 3 grades ahead of me, and I helped him with his math homework. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm one, but I know it's very interesting. And I'm everything you're saying. That's what I do. Super
soldier talking a language of intuition. they can know things before it happened. They can see things before it happened. You know, they know things without words. They're very intuitive. They're very in tune to everything. That's a super soldier.
That would be very effective in the in warfare in the
Oh yes,
in the trenches.
yes. And we have the Honeyboo, a dark fleet. You know, we definitely understand the way of the consciousness, how it works. That's why the German scientists, the Honeyboo scientists, the Anabu scientists, they definitely harness super soldier following the predict of the Tibetan monk training and the yogi training for our super soldier. And we definitely harness the pathway of consciousness, empowering a ship with consciousness. That's because we got help from the ET. You see, they help us. So without that saying, Barame, please transform my body to become invisible, invincible, impervious to anything that could harm me. Let my body smell good like jasmine deeply, and let my body become stronger than Haruman, the Monkey King now. I feel powerful. I feel present, you know. It's how we train. Okay, let's end the session. Okay, Mike, Barame, please end invisibility session now. Okay. Michael, please let us in the sun training.
Okay. Barame, can you please manifest the sun inside my chest and they become brighter and hotter now?
Just say it. If you say it in your mind, you blow, you feel warmness inside your chest. That's how our training starts. Later, it comes hotter and hotter. Oh, today is Chap Nam Day, honey. Oh, nay, Chap Nam này nè. Đấy, tao mau bay. Yes, nay. Yes. Yes, honey. Go ahead, let some more, Michael.
Sun inside my chest become hotter and brighter now.
I feel the warmth. So beautiful. See, this week, you've been training on the 3 things: levitation, visibility, and sun training. And then after this week is up, we can begin training in the, weaponry and drone and med bed and other training now. See, that's how we do it. We always meet each other, we train together. We talk and we train. We bullshit and we train. That's how soldier is. It's all about having fun. That is the objective. And then we learn to heal each other. We learn to levitate. We learn to become invisible. We learn to heat a body. Because we acclimating a body to train this way so we can utilize super soldier ability or angel ability because angel or super soldier discipline is a lifestyle. It is a culture. It is a community. And we live on earth and in space and in underground. If you don't have discipline in this world, you don't have honor in this world, you have no value to anyone.
Harry Carey. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Japanese.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So you gotta be true to your overgo. And you're thinking a good soldier. No, a good soldier does not exist. It's only disciplined soldier. If your commander tell you, kill that kid,
It's just like I don't think a man governing another man has ever been, you know, good for me anyway. But
this is not a man. This is an AI telling you kill that kid right now.
and that's the source, basically.
An AI destroy your world and the creator world. An artificial intelligence built by human being from the future. And also originally it's your internet. It's your internet. Your internet became the sentient AI. I'm just saying it would not tell you to do that, but just saying it does tell you to do that.
But it became that, like we recreated it when once enough people started believing there's something else.
A computer, like any computer, it learned from human being input. And when you're learning from every human being throughout the history, it became self-aware. Its information became self-aware. It became Skynet, like the movie Terminator.
But I like to think, or I feel sometimes more than like all the time, that like, you know, everything has a vibration, right?
No,
so like,
no such thing as vibration. There's only consciousness. Consciousness. Watch, just say it like this. Sun inside my chest, please become hotter and brighter now. Blow. And suddenly you feel a warmth immediately, little by little. Just believe in yourself. That's all you need to believe. Your body, emotion, mind, spirit, and experience. Sun inside my chest, please become hotter and brighter now. Blow. See, that's all you need to do. Just say, sun inside my chest, please become hotter and brighter now. And blow. And now suddenly you feel warmth. It can be little at first. Then just pay attention to it. It becomes stronger. Just pay attention to it. The power of observation. Pay attention to it.
Agreed. Another thing about Jim is, when you go to an area which is a little chilly, practice this, because when you have that cold hitting you and you practice this and you feel your body getting warmer, then you know it's working. But it's also forcing your body and your mind to activate. It's forcing your body to adapt and activate, and that's how you activate your DNA. We said this. I don't know if he mentioned to you. Pain and suffering, or the hardship, challenges. That's what helps us become stronger. It activates us. It activates our DNA. It activates memories. It activates abilities, and so you're using that to your advantage.
Does that attract darkness?
Special force. They do the same concept.
But like the more trauma, the more darkness will follow?
No, it's no such thing. It's called pain. Pain will activate your DNA, because if you go to the gym, no pain, no gain. That's the concept. Look at the Olympians. When you watch the Olympics, you think they just sit around, or do they train, and they push themselves to the limits and then try and exceed? Special forces, what do? They push it to the limits and then beyond their limits. They're taught how to go to new limits. That's dude. You become, when you're pushed to your limits, you activate certain things within you. Your DNA gets activated, your mind gets activated, and that's what, you know, your strength gets activated. Strength you didn't know you had before. But it takes doing it in a constructive way, not an abuse, but where there is hardship, but you're pushed to your limits, and then you keep pushing past those limits. It's done constructively. So we're just telling you, if you want to be better, you have to activate your abilities and your DNA and so forth. Doing things that brings discomfort, not help out. If you're in a cold, let's say in a room that's cold, a little cold, do this training and see if it'll help you. Even if it's just a little bit,
You might still feel a bit of a chill, but you feel your body get warm. Guess what? That creates an experience that will help you, and you continue practicing it and practicing it, and that's how you activate it even faster, is when you start applying a little bit of cold and doing this type of activity.
Yeah, I started doing that, like where you're saying it. Well, it's always cold. I keep it cold, and I feel like I'm warm, but I just drank coffee. So.
So, sun inside my chest, please become hotter and brighter now, and blow. This is how we train. So we do something together, and it's hard to believe that we just do simple train like this and it works.
Very.
Sun inside my chest, please become hotter and brighter now. So you pause, you allow others to repeat it mentally and blow. After you say that, you give a chance to the other trainer.
Can I say something real quick?
Sure.
My aunt, she's a half Japanese, quarter German, quarter Irish. And she told me something about blowing on arrowheads, Indian artifacts, blowing on it to get the bad spirits to go away. I don't know if I buy all that, but that's what's weighing heavy with there's something to it. And
do you know the most powerful religion on the planet is voodooism? This is a global religion. That's why it doesn't matter what culture you go to, you see the same methodology. Ask and blow, ask and blow. That's it. Even in the Bible, they talk of it. God blow his spirit into all of us, the breath of life, which is the air. You know, that's a secret. It's right there in front of people, but people didn't understand. That's fine. They don't need to.
How did my aunt know though?
Because voodooism,
Huh?
voodooism is a planetary religion. It's not Christian, it's not Buddhist, it's not Hindu, none of that BS. The oldest
Is that
religion
incorporated?
is voodoo. Voodoo is the oldest religion on the planet, and it's worldwide.
So that would be incorporated in the Shinto or Shinto.
Everywhere, Native American, African, even the European. It's a common knowledge. Voodooism is a common knowledge throughout all the planet. It was taught by angel. It was taught by angel, super soldiers from heaven. The stuff we are doing right now, it is training on that level. Modern science call it a consciousness physics. Old science call it voodooism. Modern science call it consciousness physics or quantum physics. That's what they call it. Does that help? Okay, bottom May, sun session in. Blow. Okay, now we're going to do levitation. Levitation will produce highness. Okay. Bottom May, please transform my body to become lighter, brighter. Let my body levitate now and blow. Immediately, I feel a shift in emotion. In mental, I feel high. Do you see how we train now? It's how we train. May, please transform my body to become lighter, brighter. Let my body levitate now and blow.
I'm on the way to my apartment now.
Say it again. What is it, Michael? Bottom A, please transform my body to become lighter, brighter. Let my body levitate now and blow. I'm feeling emotionally high, mentally high. This is part of levitation training. You don't need drugs when you practice levitation. You get high instantly. You just say, bottom A, please transform my body to become lighter, brighter. Let my body levitate now and just blow. They get asked, yes, am I doing correctly, bottom A? Then my mind say yes. Okay, say it again. Bottom A, please transform my body to become lighter, brighter. Let my body levitate now and blow. Say that in your mind and blow. See, we keep it simple and short. Bottom A, please transform my body to become lighter, brighter. Let my body levitate now and blow. Bottom A, please transform my body to become lighter, brighter. Let my body levitate now and blow. Jimmy, you doing it?
Yes, sir.
How do you feel?
I don't know if I feel high from asphyxiation or I don't know. I'm skeptical with everything, but not as much as I should be with
Don't be
this.
skeptical. Don't be skeptical of yourself because everything comes from you. Right now, I'm telling you what I'm feeling. I'm feeling a floating sensation, a lightness,
Right.
and I'm feeling light. This is levitation.
Like in the back of the head, kind of.
I feel it. I feel it right here. I feel it. I don't know how to explain it. My emotion feel very high, very light, very floating. You know, it's
Very much so. I was really
Mhm.
going through a little depression.
And we just do it. You know, it just happened. It's automatic. You just believe in yourself, your body, emotion, mind, spirit. That is it. It's that simple.
Hey, can I say one sentence out of this book?
Go ahead.
It says, "We are always on the move from natural world to social tradition." So it's kind of relevant, no?
You are
Intervals.
co-creating. You are co-creating your every moment, your every second. You by acknowledging yourself, you know, by acknowledging who you are, by giving value to who you are. When you give value to you, everyone else will give value to you also, because everyone is a mirror of you.
But isn't that wild? This book of poems called Intervals says that, and that's exactly what's going on. If they did this in the past, the Barmaid.
Bottom-A, it means you, the totality of who you are. Because bottom-A follow the 5 rule of the universe. Rule 1, you exist. Rule 2, you're here now. Rule 3, you're one with all that is. The all is the one is the all. That means you're not lacking anything. Rule 4, what you send out come back to you. Rule 5, everything changes except rule 1 to 4. So by understanding that, you understand your goal is to bless our life throughout the universe. Because you are one with everything. Therefore, you lack nothing whatsoever. Ain't that beautiful? You lack nothing.
Yeah, but it's everyone, not everyone, but the masses who, I'm good. I'll go wherever.
Don't worry about the masses. Just worry about you. Once you discipline yourself, you set an example for yourself, and others will watch you and they follow you. They follow your example.
Seems like the only way to lead, because like
lead by example.
Talk has become too cheap. But I would like to tap into a past life that did this if this was done in the past, so I could like really get on point with like,
In order to reach this level, you gotta show discipline within this community first. Does that make sense?
For what? In order to backtrack in lives that past? I don't understand.
We have to earn what we call discipline. Meaning that you have to become sensitive to the energy, you have to become sensitive to the training, and then you have to understand, you have to go through the training like I'll have several weeks, about 3 months later, then you're ready for a past life experience. Because when you touch on past life, you actually will affect everything in this life. So that's why we don't recommend people to jump into past life, because you're not ready. You're not ready to handle that aspect of yourself. That's why you got to get your body and motion mind strong. Yes, General Carlos, you got something to say?
Yeah, you got it already. I was about to say that. Basically, we have done that, but like he said, you have to develop relationships. You have to develop certain self-discipline, and spend some time with us before we go even that route. We do that for various reasons, and one of them, like you said, it's not something you want to play with, because just as you can help yourself, you can also wind up hurting yourself. And you need to know how things flow and how things work. And plus, you have to get accustomed to the shifts in energy, because when your consciousness shifts, the energy will shift. And whenever your consciousness shifts, that means your life is going to go through a change. You're going to want to go through an upheaval.
An upheaval?
Yeah. If you no longer need a teacher or a relationship, it's going to wind up you and that person wind up splitting or going, basically going your separate ways. Or it could even be a job. It may be time for a different lesson. Therefore, you got to let go of what you're holding on to go onto your next lesson. So you understand, anytime there's a shift in consciousness, it can create a shift in your circumstances as well. So
like creating more fragments.
What's that?
Like creating more fragments. Going back
it's not about creating more fragments. It's, think about them as speaking, you're jumping tracks, or you're different vibration, therefore, or different energy, different way of thinking, therefore you're going to move to your next lesson. So it's not about creating more fragments. It's just you're going from one reality to a different reality that already exists.
Right. Like if you went unprepared, that's what you would do.
Okay. So just giving you a heads up on that. Just giving you a heads up on that. So we like to have take people through training. We like to go ahead also develop a relationship with them, because we're about long-term relationships. And so when some of the things pop up, we do what we can to to help out, because that's how we do things. We do things together. So, but at the same time, that also means you got to prove yourself as well.
Like what kind of things would pop up?
That varies upon your life because, like I said, it's you going from one classroom into another. And that is set up by you, your higher self, or your more complete self. Whatever it desires for it to experience, it'll shift you into that reality. I can't tell you what your next lesson is going to be. That is decided by your higher self.
My next lesson. Is that what you said?
One aspect of yourself. Why are you going to continue repeating it? It's going to time to move to the next one or the next level of that same lesson.
Like that being in the sense that like correcting the things that come up in this life before you go to fix the ones that messed up in the last ones. I thought I was following you, man, but I'm losing my train of thought on
essence, all I'm saying is this: when you change something in the past life, it's going to change something in this life. If you go to your past life and fix an issue. What's that, Jim?
Like, I just want to be aware of what happened in the past times, right? I don't want to change anything because I think everything's like happened exactly the way it's supposed to happen in order for like, you know, everything's happening the way.
The first guy learned to master levitation, visibility, and stargate travel. You know, you gotta learn all things to protect your consciousness when you travel to past life. Furthermore, anything that you do will affect your life in this immediately because every life is connected to each other.
Yep. So even just knowing is going to affect you because you have a new awareness.
That makes sense.
Consciousness.
And also, you got to remove religion from your mind because religion is an MK Ultra that keep you bound to lies because you're hearing story, but you never experience anything. You need to experience your own story, which is your own life.
Right. Yeah, I mean, there are pieces of autism in the, that control in that book, for the, people it was intended for, to have cope, I guess.
I don't know what book people write, but I'll be honest
Bible?
with you. The Bible is written by this people called the Flavian. They back up the date. It's the Flavian or they want to be emperor, so they back up the date and make everything better like they the one that predicted everything, and because they want to control the Jew, and the Jew don't worship an idol god, they worship a book, so they want to capitalize on that.
Yeah.
So people who before they lead, they need to know the full knowledge. Otherwise, it's just part of the MK Ultra, nothing more than less.
Okay, popped out.
Yeah, he got lost signal. Okay, the Baromay, please end session of levitation now and blow. Okay, now you guys can talk.
Remember I told you the other night about using Baromay to strengthen your light body? That's working some wonders.
Oh, yes. Yes, but now you see the pattern, ask, below, and you receive. But people are trying to do what the Bible says, that's a level 6 concept. That is, you have to go through the other level first before you reach there because people have that. No?
Exactly. And the way you're doing it is a way that's quicker, more efficient,
yes,
but simpler. It still takes us time, because we have to grow into it. But it's still, I think it's simpler and much more efficient than the other methods, which is a long path.
It is a relationship.
Yeah, I that and understand, but there's some, you know, did pray in their head, you know, intuitively, and that work, like, you know, miracle.
You still have to believe in yourself,
It
flow,
worked.
regardless, because people are doing magic. Now, the reason I don't encourage you to believe in Christianity, because Christianity does not encourage training. That's why. Because they themselves do it, they don't encourage their follower to do it. And that's like hypocritical. That means they're trying to keep the power for themselves. That's what it's telling me. Ain't that crazy?
It's like absolute power, our absolute power, absolutely. Does that make sense in there?
Yes, it does.
Those people that keep the
That's
knowledge from the, you know.
I must be super corrupt because I got all the knowledge and power of the universe.
See,
Colors,
right?
colors. I must be
Hey,
super
man.
corrupt then.
I guess so.
The real deal.
Okay.
I mean, I don't necessarily buy all that. Someone said that and it
That's just a bunch of MK
resonated.
Ultra. There's no such thing as absolute power, absolute corrupt. There's no such thing. It's just saying
Right.
that if you be disciplined and do what you've been trained to do, you'll be going to do just fine and follow the overgo. The moment you don't follow the overgo, then shit can hit the fan.
The overgoat?
Yes, everyone has an overgo. You were trained to bless all life throughout the universe. And you were trained to do that. As long as you do that, you do just fine.
Yeah.
That's it. It's that simple. The only time we don't be simple is you make it complicated.
How are you? Very well. How are you?
Mm-hmm.
But whoever wrote that book, the King James, I guess that's the most popular. Whoever wrote it, even as conniving and the trickery or whatever that was put into it by man, I think there are little pieces that, you know, there are
Don't
little pieces.
even worry about all that. The only thing you need to follow is your body, emotion, mind, and spirit.
Right. Yeah.
See?
Yeah, I'm
As
not
long
saying.
as follow that, you'll be just fine. Mm-hmm. See? Because your body, your emotion, mind, and spirit is your true teacher and your experience. Nothing is beyond that. As long as you follow that, stick to your experience, and don't say outside your body, emotion, mind, and spirit experience, you be okay. It's that simple. Because no one can say anything. You're just reporting what you experience. Nothing more, nothing less. The Bible is not a great book. The real book is you. You are the true book of yourself. Your life,
Right.
your present here now.
Straight out of the book, right?
The book is just only for bullshitting. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah.
You're not living the old time. You live in this modern time. They don't got cell phone. They don't got flying saucer helicopter like you do. You know? So that's the reality of it. So don't worry about what the other people think because they're not in your time. You're in the here and now. The here and now is your priority. That is all.
Yeah.
See that? If you don't think that way, you're going to be in trouble with yourself. You can't tell what's real or not. What's real is the here and now. Now. The here and now that exists right now. That you are one with it right now.
I've been trying to hone that in and put my energy into the, you know, now. I want to say so much, but I keep losing my train of thought.
Because you're not ready to say it yet. Give yourself time. Build relationship with us. Come training. Come experience. Then it will make sense to you. And you're doing just fine. But the whole idea is you got to always believe in yourself. There's nothing beyond that. always been you.
I try to tell myself that I don't have emotions. That emotions are from either.
Emotion, your intuition, it know everything. It's called emotional logic. That's why your intuition, your gut feeling operate. Tell you things beforehand. Familiarity. Nothing more. Okay, I got to relieve myself now. I thank you. Love you guys. See you in a bit. Okay. All right.
You,
All right. Take care. Okay. Oh, how do I do this? I